okay? All right, great. Thank you all so much for giving up your time here this afternoon to come and go through this training. Gwen and I feel that it's extremely important that we have some training so that everybody is on the same page with what we're doing on Saturday. Some may feel like, okay, well, the position I'm going to serve in, I really don't need the training, but we want everybody to know what the correct flow is supposed to be. If there are any questions, where do you go? How are things supposed to run? So, we need to make sure that for the whole time the store is open, which the store will actually run from 9 to 4. We are asking all workers to be here a half hour before their scheduled time. When you come in, you're going to check in at the cafe area, so making sure that you have gone through training either last year or this year. We've established that if people do not train, we're not going to be able to have them work because they won't know the protocols and everything that we need to have in place. Also, we don't have anybody who can actually do the training that needs to be done once the store starts, once the store opens. So we ask you to be here. So people will be coming in the WB&A entrance, okay? It's the only entrance they can come in. They will come in, and the first people that they're going to see there are going to be the people at the greeter table. The greeter folks will have a list. Once they check them off, they will be giving them an index card which has the information for their family, the number of children they may shop for, the ages, and the names of the kids, so that we have all of that. They will be given that card, and then they will be directed over to the shoppers, the shopping assistants. Now, if the people who come in have children, and they wish to put them in our kid time, they may do that, and one of our greeters will take them to the kid time, sign them in, and then bring the parent back up to the greeter desk. So what we plan to do is to have 2 rows of tables on either side of the atrium. We won't have anything in the middle. We have 10 people, 11 people signed up for every half hour to shop. So you get some idea what the crowd's going to be like. But as you come in on this side over here, we will most likely have a doll table, and then we will have our 9 to 12 and our teenage tables. We're going to have a gift card table that is for teenagers only. Take 1 gift card but can get another toy. They can't get a gift card plus 2 toys. On this other side over here, we're going to have birth through 9 years old. The cashier station. It's going to be where Liberta normally is on Sunday mornings, so that's going to stay there. So as the people come in, they do their shopping, the shoppers are going to go with them, help to carry their bags, help them to choose the toys. 2 toys per child. Then they will come to the cashier stand. $3 per gift. No family pays more than $30. We don't publicize that, other than to our group here as we're doing this. If somebody has an issue with being able to pay, then we'll get up with Gwen. Gwen is going to really be our go-to person for any policy, procedural type things. If we need, we're not anticipating any issues. I mean, it all usually goes pretty well. So once the folks come to the cashier station, then they can proceed down. We're going to have a couple tables, 1 or 2 tables that will have freebie stuff. We'll make a decision tomorrow whether or not there will be 1 gift per child or 1 gift per family. Depends on how much stuff that we have there to be able to give out. Once they finish the freebie table, if they so choose to choose anything from there, they'll come down to this end. Gift wrapping is going to be down here. Okay, and so we will have like 4 stations down here, and if people choose not to have us wrap their gifts, we're hoping to have enough wrapping paper that we could send a roll of wrapping paper home with them. If people have kids and they want to put them in kid time, or if our workers have kids and they want to put them in kid time, that's fine, you can do that. But you would come down to this end, they would register the kids, and then we will take them back to the quad. And if you walk with me, I'll show you where the quad is, what we're going to use. Now, all times with the kids, we will have at least 1 adult. If not more, we're going to have several youth who are going to be helping out with the kid time. Have the table up, and we have 10 to 11 people coming in every half hour.
Yeah, I heard
so
that.
I have 3, there will be at least 3 people at the greeter table. Greeters only bring the parent with the children back here.
Okay.
And then you go back out. We have shopping assistants who will be the ones, after they've gone through the greeter, then they go to the shopping assistants. They will be given, the parents will be given a bag, a large IKEA type bag, so they'll have a huge bag to be able to get their gifts in, and then they'll start shopping. Our shoppers will stay with them as they come through.
Okay.
and help to make sure that they can only have the 2 gifts. They'll have an index card that has, again, the number of kids they can buy for, the ages they can buy for. Now, when they start to shop, they can shop 1 table up or one table down, okay? So for the ages, if birth to 2, the parent wants something that's on the 3 to 5 table, they could go to that one, or vice versa, up until they get to the teenagers and the gift cards. Gift cards are only 1 gift card per child, and it has to be a teenager, and we will verify that. So as a shopper, you need to help verify, okay, this is a teenager that they're getting a gift card for. Now when they get ready to check out at the cashier's office, the little ornament that they have that says this is what the gift card is, they will give that to the cashier, pay $3 for that. The cashier will then give them the gift card, but they have to sign this year. We're going to ask them to sign the back of that ornament, whether they picked up off of the gift card table. We had an issue last year, and so that's why we're saying this year people have to sign for the gift cards. It's a one-time deal. Yeah. They come into the greeters, okay? And so once they come through the greeters and they've been given the card and they've been turned over to a shopping assistant, then from that point on, the shopping assistant stays with them all the way through until the gift wrapping, until they exit. Now, when they exit, there's only 1 exit. So any of these other exits that people normally come into on Sunday mornings, no go. They come in through the WB&A side. Okay. This is the only exit that people can go out. Okay. After they've gone through the gift wrap, then the shopper, who's with our shopping assistant, needs to walk them out the store all the way to the parking lot. Now, whether you take the person to their car and help them with their gifts, that's up to you and the individual that you're assisting. Okay. Once they are out the store, they can't come back into the building. Okay, so that's why we're trying to control the access. You come in this way, you go out that way.
Where keep the kids out of kids?
Yes. At the shopper will need to take the parent back to the kid time in order to pick up the children. They have to have their sticker. If they don't have the sticker that we gave to the parent, then we have to come back out and we have to see Gwen or me or Linda, wherever Linda is over here, because she'll be helping with the children's registration. So they do the gift wrap, they go pick up their kids, but then they have to exit out this way. We'll have somebody at the door out here monitoring, making sure that nobody comes in twice. Tables, and the tables will have a tent or some sign on it that says this is the age group that they can buy for. And again, they can go 1 table up or 1 table down, with the exception of the gift cards. Okay. Gift cards are only for teenagers. It's important that everybody stays on your shift, and we ask you to be flexible, because we may have some areas where we're short. So we will try to do that for you. Snacks. Everybody likes to have some snacks. If you're here in the morning, like at the 9 o'clock, get here by 8:30, we're going to have donuts from Carlson's up here. Okay.
145, okay.
145, which is this room right here. Okay. So we ask that you consume the snacks in that room only. Okay. We don't want people walking the halls with food, but the snacks are for the workers only, and in the children's area, we will provide them some snacks. If you are here for lunch, we will have lunch, and that will be in the back of the worship center. The kids will be provided some lunch. We have kids here at lunchtime, but we will take care of them, so you won't have to worry about that. And your team leads will be scheduling you for breaks and to make sure that you have your lunch break. But we will give the team leads all a list of who is on their team, so that they'll be able to work out a schedule for both snacks and for lunch. The groups that we have are table monitors or table assistants. So at each one of the tables, we're going to have at least 1 to 2 people manning those tables. What they're going to do is to help make sure that the tables are adequately stocked. They're going to make sure that as parents come through, the toys that they're getting are just for their age group. They may help them with some selections. We're hoping to have some shelving behind the tables that will have additional gifts. Nobody can go behind that table to look on that shelf. If they want something, they have to ask the table monitor to please pull that so that they can see it. Okay, we don't want them going in and pulling stuff off. So we will have the table monitors or table assistants. We're going to have the shopping assistants who will actually go with the folks as they come in to shop. Okay. We're going to have the greeters who will be at the front table as people come in. If batteries are required, we've indicated how many batteries we need on our inventory. Those batteries will be in a snack bag attached to the gift. So when it gets to gift wrapping, then you guys will have the batteries, just make sure they get wrapped with that gift. What we do with any gifts that are left, we give them to Pastor Ron, who is the chaplain at the Laurel Racetrack. Now, once everything is said and done, in January we are planning an appreciation luncheon for all of the workers. So I hope you will take advantage of that. We will put that information out later. Now, if people come in and they're not on the list to shop, and they really want to shop, we will have a system in place where they can provide us their information for their name, email, phone number, names and ages of their kids. If we still have gifts available for a 3 o'clock shop time, our greeters will call them and say, you may come back and shop at this time from 3 to 3:30. There's no guarantee that all of those people will get in, or even that any of them will get in. It just depends on what we have. The greeters will have given them an index card that says that they are a return shopper, so that we know when they come in that they have been approved. And that's another thing, especially if you're one of the shopping assistants, we want you to dialogue with that person that you're taking. Don't just carry the bag, but really be in conversation with them, because that means a lot.
Oh, he can talk.
And there's also, we're going to have a little table out here in the cashier area that's going to have Connect cards on it, like we have on Sundays, so that if people care to fill one of those out, leave us, contact information. If they have a prayer request, if they want to talk to somebody, they'll be able to indicate that. There's no pressure on that, but as a personal shopper, you want to make sure that they're aware that that's going to be available. Thank you. Have a good evening.